what we have in front of us is the activity that we're going to do that goes with what we just went over with quotation marks. Now, we are going to go over these three. Before you even put, first of all, you have the macaroni with you. What is the macaroni going to be used for?
Quotation.
Only. So then how are you writing your punctuation?
Pencil.
Pen or pencil. So quotations are only going to be shown using the macaroni. Now, before you even do this, you have to talk about what type of quotations these are. Martin Luther King Jr. believed that the end of slavery was important. Raise your hand if you can tell me what type of quote it is. Right. Now, what word in here lets you know that it was indirect, Jamilian?
Believe.
Believe. Indirect quotations. You do, and I am restating this again because we haven't gone over it officially in class, but you have it on your notes. You need to make sure you understand what indirect quotations are. I've given you examples. It's a restatement of what someone said. So that means they are not directly stated at that moment, but this is restating something that Martin Luther King Jr. did say at one point by someone else. So, we have an indirect quotation. Let's look at number 2. The master race is superior to all, said Adolf Hitler. Anastasia.
Direct.
Direct. What is the source phrase?
You said something. Said Adolf Hitler.
Said Adolf Hitler. Somebody in their own words tell me the definition of source phrase without looking at your notes. Without looking at your notes. DJ.
Source phrase is,
Help them out, Corinne.
the direct quote that the person said.
Okay, it's not the direct quote, but your source phrase is the person or the speaker, and then it gives you clues about what's being said. So when you hear she yelled, Tammy screamed, those are your source phrases. This is your source phrase. So what is the quote in number 2?
The master
race is superior to all.
Okay, master race, what type of noun is that? Please get this right. Proper noun. All right. Let's look at number 3. I've never been to Germany, Mr. Jameson said, but I want to go one day. What?
Divided.
It's a divided quote. So, what is my source phrase?
Mr. Jameson says.
Mr. Jameson said. So then, what is my actual quote? Dillian, what's my quote?
Ooh.
It's on the bottom of your paper. What's the quote?
I've never been to Germany, I think.
What's the rest of it? If it's a divided quote,
But I was
Mr. Jameson remembers our source quote. Jamaria, help him out.
I've never been to Germany, but I want to go one day.
That with the divided quote, guys, that quote should still make sense if you took out the source phrase. All we did was put the source phrase in the middle. All we did was change where it was. Now, we got any questions about these before you start working on yours? My advice, put your punctuation on your papers first, or you can just position your quotation marks before you glue them down. I'm going to come around and kind of look and see what you have. Make sure you're using how many macaronis for your quote? 2. And they need to be in the correct spacing and order as well. All right, any questions?
They already gave us when
Yeah, well, see, because number 1, no, there's something missing on number 1.
I know, I'm gonna write